Hey, what's up guys? Your friend Jim here with another video. Welcome to the Mitsubishi Montero channel. I greatly appreciate all you guys, appreciate all the new subscribers and everybody that interacts with me on the comments and stuff like that. In today's video, just gonna do a quick video on this. This video is pretty much dedicated to Matt. He comments on my videos sometimes. I was doing my previous video, I was showing the wheel spacers. And I also commented that I was replacing the rack and pinion boots, or they call them bellows. And on mine, they were all ripped up. And he said, why don't you make a video replacing those boots? I really thought about it. It's a very simple process. I almost didn't do it, but I already did one side. But I'm going to show you on video how I did the other side, just so you know, just so you can see how simple it is. But I'll show you here. Here's Montero. Currently the Montero is waiting on parts. I'm waiting for an alternator. That's a whole different story on that, but I'll tell you guys more about that later. Anyway, here is those boots that were on there. So they were just messed up. Look at, they're all ripped and everything else. So I already have the new ones on here. This is the new one on this side. And again, it's a very simple process. Just remove the cotter pin, remove the tie rod, and I'll demonstrate on the other side how to do that. So here's the part numbers. Here's for the driver's side, we have MR 510271, and then this is the one for the passenger side, and it's basically ends with a 2, MR 510-272, and this one's for the passenger side. So here's the old one. As you can see, is pretty messed up. Let me turn the light on so you can see a little bit better. Yeah, so see how it's all ripped. So obviously you don't want to go to the sand, you don't want to go to the desert with this opened up like that, because then dirt and stuff will get in there and it'll destroy your rack and pinion. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and proceed with removing this guy and replacing it. I already took the other, they're held on by zip ties. I took the one on that side off already. So let me take this one off here. So just take it off, just rip it off like this, like that. But obviously we have to remove this tie rod. To remove the tie rod, we need to remove the cotter pin. So the cotter pin, just get some needle nose pliers, flatten out the cotter pin, and then once it's flattened out like that, you can just pull it right out like this. Okay, then we have to the lock nut, we have to loosen it. I like using these giant crescent wrenches for this because you get a lot of leverage. And then just, there you go. So now this is loose over here, leave it like that. And then 19 millimeter this castle nut, remove that guy, and the castle nut comes off all the way, this guy. And we can use one of these brass mallets, and then just, you can hit it here, but since it's brass, it's not going to damage your stud here. There you go. So now you take this off. Okay, now this step is very important because you want to put it exactly in the same spot. So what you do is you count the turns. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There, it let go at 19. Okay, so remember that number so when you put it back. So then you take this lock nut all the way out. Take the lock nut all the way out. And then this old one comes off. Part of it, this side. So see how it's all just ripped up in pieces. I'm not sure what happened to this part. This part is not that old. This is not the original. But I don't know why it failed so prematurely. So I got this from Luso Overland, and let's just go ahead and put it back together. So you just put it in like normal. There. So we'll put a zip tie right here, and then we'll have to put the other side in so that we can put another zip tie in there. So let me crawl down there. So for this I'm using 3 zip ties because we're on the back side, we have to double it up, and then just one right here on the front. So let me go down there and put the one over there on. And also when you're doing this, be sure to take your little cutter so that you can cut the excess zip tie. Alright, so here we have the boot, and it's got to go in until right there. So this side is easier than the other side. So it stops right there, and the zip tie is going to go right here. All right, so we got the zip tie on the inside. Now we just got to put the one on the outside. Right here, like this. Okay. Then we cut the excess. Then we put our lock nut all the way in. And this one, it doesn't have a side. You could do either or. Just based on how it was, this is the side that was making contact with the tie rod. So I'm just gonna put it as it was, but I don't think it matters. So when you're down here doing a job like this, always look around everywhere. Just make sure nothing's loose, nothing's broken. Just make it a habit, because you know what you're doing with your hands, so you have to constantly look at this. It's just a little tip. All right, so now that we have the lock nut in there, we have to put the tie rod in there, and remember, we have to turn it 19 times so it can be in the same position as it was before we took it off. So there's one already grabbed on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There you go, 19. Put it back on there. Put the castle nut back on there. And we got the castle with the 19mm wrench. Tighten down the castle nut really good. Now remember here, when you're tightening it down, it doesn't have to be super tight, but just make sure that you align the little castle thing to the hole where your cotter pin's gonna go. So the longer part of the cotter pin goes to the top because that's gonna come over. So you put it in there. Grab your needle nose and just bend it back. Oh shoot. Alright, so bend it back a little bit more. Okay. And then your lock nut, make sure you tighten it to the tie rod and then give it a good snug with your giant crescent wrench if you have one. There you go. And that's it. That's how you install that part, and that's how easy it is. So thank you guys. Matt, again, this video's for you, buddy. So as I said before, it's a very simple job, and please comment, like, share the video. Greatly appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one. And I'll talk about the alternator because I did have an issue with the alternator, but it was my mistake. It wasn't the alternator. I made a mistake and it messed it up. But I'll talk about that later, another video. All right, see you guys. Thank you. Bye.